All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to look at factoring by grouping. So what you'll see with these problems is you'll have a four-term polynomial, meaning that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. And my goal is to get two binomials at the end, okay? So my first step, I want to group together each set. So I'm going to group the first two terms together and then the last two terms together. Then I want to look at a set at a time, meaning I'm going to look at this first set and I'm going to ask myself, what is the greatest common factor from 8r cubed and 64r squared? That will be 8r squared. Then from there, I pretty much want to see what goes on the inside. So I'm doing just what we did yesterday. We're just factoring out the GCF and then putting the rest on the inside. So I have 8r squared times what will give me 8r cubed. That's going to be r. And then 8r squared times what will give me negative 64. That's going to be negative 8. Okay. Then I'm going to do that same thing with my next set. So my GCF between r and negative 8 is going to be positive 1. So I'm actually going to factor out the 1 this time. Then I'm going to open my parentheses. I'm going to ask myself 1 times what will give me r. That's going to be r. And then 1 times what will give me negative 8. That's going to be negative 8. Okay. So as you see here, these two repeat. If you did it right, you know that these two will appear to be the same. So that's going to be my first binomial, r minus 8. And then I'm going to have 8r squared plus 1. And that's going to be my final answer. So that came out. And I wrote what was left as my other binomial. Okay. Keep in mind, since this is multiplication, it's still correct if you wrote 8r squared plus 1 first and then r minus 8 second. Okay. So again, let's recall the steps. So step 1, let's put group terms together. So write this down so you guys can remember this, because with factoring, it's a lot of steps that go along with this. So group terms together. Okay. Step 2, I want to find the GCF for each set. And then at step 3, I'm ready to write my final answer. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and look at number 3. And I meant to say, as always, I'm going to do the odds and you're going to do the evens. I am going to make this assignment a little bit shorter because it's a 14 problem. So you can cancel out, we're just going to do 1 through 10. So you can cancel 11 and on. Okay. All right, so we said our first step, we want to group our terms together like so. I want to find my GCF from 12x cubed and 2x squared. That's going to be 2x squared. Then I'm going to ask myself 2x squared times what will give me 12x cubed. That's going to be 6x. And then 2x squared times what will give me 2x squared. That's going to be 1. So that's my first set. Then I'm going to do my second set. Now notice here I have a negative in front of this 30x. So I need to factor out a negative number. So I'm going to go ahead and put in that negative sign. So my GCF from 30x to 5 will be negative 5. Okay. Then I'm asking myself negative 5 times what will give me negative 30x. That's going to be positive 6x. And then negative 5 times what will give me negative 5. That's going to be positive 1. And as we see, these two are the same. So that's going to be my first factor, which is 6x plus 1. And then my second factor will be what's left, which will be 2x squared minus 5. And that's it. All right. Okay, let's do number 5. So I'm going to go ahead and group my terms together. Now tomorrow we'll talk about factoring out our greatest common factor from the beginning, but today we're just going to run through the steps. So just keep that in mind. So my first set, my GCF here will be 6n squared. That's actually, sorry, meant to put 9n squared. Okay, so 9n squared times what will give me 63n cubed. That'll be 7n. And then 9n squared times what will give me 54n squared. That'll be 6. All right. Then my next one, remember, I'm going to take out that negative, okay? So I'm going to have negative, and then I'm thinking about what is my GCF from 105 to 105n to 90, and that's going to be 15. So I got negative 15. Okay, then I'm going to ask myself negative 15 times what will give me 105. That's going to be, let me get my calculator. That would be 7n. And then negative 15 times what will give me negative 90. That's going to be positive 6. So as we see here, these two are the same. So that's my answer, 9n squared minus 15. Then I'm going to have 7n plus 6. All right. Let's look at number 7. All right. So again, first step, group them together. Okay, then from here, I'm going to factor out my GCF again. So I have 5v squared. On the inside, I'll have 5v, and I'll have 1. And then here, I'm going to factor out positive 6. And that'll also give me 5v plus 1. Okay. Then here, these are alike, so I can just factor that out as my greatest common factor, meaning just bring it down. So I have 5v plus 1, and then 5v squared plus 6. All right, and our last one, let's go ahead and knock this out. So let's group. Okay, we're asking ourselves what's our GCF from 96n cubed and 84n squared. Now, some of these numbers do get bigger. It is a way that I showed in class how to find a GCF in the calculator. So if you want me to show that during class, please ask. I know many of you that have me online use Desmos. So this may be something, I don't know if you can do it in Desmos, but I can definitely show you on the TI Inspire if you have one. Okay, so my GCF here will be 12n squared. Okay, then I'm asking myself, what times 12n will give me 96? Okay, that's going to be 8n. Okay, then what times 12n will give me negative 84n squared? That's going to be negative 7. Then I'm going to ask myself my GCF for 112n to 98. That's going to be 14. So I'm going to put plus 14. Then we're going to ask ourselves 14 times what will give me 112n. That's going to be 8n. And then 14 times what will give me negative 98. That'll be negative 7. Okay, and then my final answer, 8n minus 7 times 12n squared plus 14. All right, so go ahead and knock out those even problems and let me know if you have questions.